I don't regret my vote for Donald Trump because he knows what's best for America. All right. So all this hype about him being controlled by Israel coming from these people who once were supporting Donald Trump, and all of a sudden they've turned their backs on him. For what? He bombed Iran's nuclear facilities. He's been saying for years they can't have a nuclear weapon. They've been shouting death to America, death to Israel. They oppress their own people. And you want that country, and also that country has been funding terrorists. Funding terrorists. Last time I checked, that's an act of war. When you fund when you're caught funding other terrorist groups that attack other nations, that tries to destabilize the Middle East, that's technically an act of war. So, not to mention they attack American warships as well. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's an act of war. Anyway, so now all of a sudden they're controlling Donald Trump, and that's what the conspiracy is. That they're spreading all these conspiracy theories, trying to demonize Trump now. A year ago they were on his side. Now all of a sudden they've turned against him. It shows you that these people, some of these conservatives are grifters. They're just using Donald Trump. Not all of them, but some of these conservatives are just using Donald Trump so they can gain power. And then when they gain power, then all of a sudden they want to turn against him now. Because the left is damn near irrelevant at this point. Not damn near, but it's just mostly coming from the right. Now all of a sudden, we're all Jews are bad. Israel's a demon society. We send them too much aid, even though our aid goes right back into our economy. You know, it's crazy that I, a regular person, don't have a platform at all. I'm easily able to research most of their claims and debunk most of their claims. Won't even take me an hour to do it. But these idiots, these conservatives, these people on the right, they can't do that as well. Half of the claims they make can be easily debunked. For example, the one claim, we pay for Israel's healthcare. No, we actually don't. Israelis pay for their own healthcare, which comes out of their tax dollars. 3 or 5% of each Israeli that comes out of their income goes to the healthcare system. And they have also plans that each Israeli citizen can pay for themselves. So no, there is no free healthcare. They have universal healthcare. They have mandatory healthcare, but they don't have free healthcare. And the United States is definitely not paying for it. You could easily Google this.